Have you ever known you had something valuable to offer, but you weren't converting attention into buyers yet? Hi, I'm James Barnett. I knew I could deliver value, but my offer and message weren't validated back then. It was a frustrating place to be. When visibility, invitation, and heart-led clarity aren't there, it's natural to feel stuck. Doubt gets loud, and the thought of not being good enough can keep you polishing instead of presenting. How many of you are tired of cold outreach, awkward pitching, and feeling like you have to become someone you're not just to make a sale? I heard of Emily Sturgill because she was my group leader on one of the days in a business training I was in. She shared about having online parties for building communities and creating a warm market of buyers. It's something she has done and is doing herself. Building a community turns selling into service because people buy faster when they feel seen, safe, and connected. The hustle harder culture trains you to chase strangers when you could be deepening trust with the people already paying attention. What if you didn't have to convince anyone? What if you simply gathered the right people and let the right conversations do the work? Emily ran a Selling with Heart challenge. I joined the challenge and completed it with the desire to learn how to connect authentically with people. At the time, I was refining my focus, and shortly after, I clarified my direction. A good mentor doesn't only give you tactics, they give you principles you can carry into any pivot. Fear of picking the wrong niche can keep you frozen, and perfectionism can disguise itself as, I'm just refining. When was the last time you asked yourself, am I trying to sell, or am I loving people well while I serve them? The most valuable lesson I learned from Emily is how to speak to people with heart. A question she recommends you ask yourself is, what would love say to this person right now? And then say what love would say to them. When love leads, your words land differently because you're not performing, you're connecting. Pressure keeps you focused on yourself. Love keeps you focused on who you're serving. Have you ever had one conversation change your direction because the right person heard you at the right time? I also attended Emily's Slay Your Holiday Sales workshop. By that time, my particular focus had changed to what I'm doing now, which I shared about during the workshop. Emily's mentor, Stacy Lauren, was there and saw the value in what I shared. The right room doesn't just give you information, it gives you feedback and real opportunities to take action. When you're building in isolation, it's easy to second guess yourself and miss the rooms where your offer and message can be validated. Have you ever been one conversation away from a breakthrough, yet you couldn't access the room that would make it possible? Stacy invited me to present an offer at her next charity auction, and that's where I got my first sales of the Gratitude Story experience. It feels great to have a market-validated offer and proof that the right room plus clear messaging can convert. Proximity creates opportunity. When you show up, share cleanly, and serve openly, doors open that you couldn't have forced open. Isolation keeps your gifts invisible, and the I'll do it when everything is perfect mindset keeps opportunities passing by. If you want a method you can apply, will you practice it consistently enough for it to compound? I've done some online parties and will keep doing them. I will keep asking myself, what would love say to this person right now? And then say what love would say to them. I appreciate Emily's reliable cheerfulness and the wisdom she brings. Consistency turns a breakthrough into a business because momentum is built, not wished for. Discouragement tries to make you interpret not yet as never, and it tempts you to quit right before the compounding takes effect. Emily Sturgill said, "Thank you so much for your vulnerability and realness. You will absolutely get paid. You will absolutely get paid for doing what you love." Stacy Lawrence said, "Do the thing. Don't wait for opportunity. Create it." And I say, you're alive for certain reasons. You are here to give and receive, to inspire and be inspired. You can release your difficulties by singing. Work with Emily Sturgill. You have everything possible to gain from the experience. We need more people like her. She's an example of how humanity can be.